The flashing lights of the cameras, the excited cheers of fans, and the hum of reporters filled the air as Johnny Depp walked the red carpet. It was the premiere of his latest film, a grand event that had drawn celebrities, journalists, and devoted fans alike. Dressed in his signature style, a mix of rock star cool and vintage charm, Johnny waved to the crowd, pausing every now and then to sign autographs and take selfies with admirers. As he moved along the barricades, interacting with the crowd, something caught his eye. A young girl seated in a wheelchair was quietly sobbing. Her hands trembled as she clutched a photograph of Johnny, a worn and cherished keepsake. The crowd around her was cheering, but she sat still, lost in her emotions. Johnny's heart clenched. He was used to meeting fans who were overwhelmed with excitement. But there was something different about this girl. Without hesitation, he broke away from the security team and made his way toward her. The fans around her gasped, parting to let him through. He crouched down to her level, his warm brown eyes filled with concern. "Hey, love," he said gently. "What's wrong?" The girl, barely able to speak through her tears, wiped her eyes and looked up at him. "I never thought I'd actually meet you," she stammered. "You're my hero." Johnny smiled softly and took her hand. "And now you have. But why the tears?" Her mother, standing beside her, stepped forward. "Her name is Lily," she explained. "She's been battling a severe illness for years. Watching your movies, especially Pirates of the Caribbean, has been her escape. She always dreamed of meeting you, but she thought it would never happen." Johnny felt a lump form in his throat. He had always appreciated his fans, but hearing stories like this made everything feel even more meaningful. He squeezed Lily's hand. "Well, I'm here now, and I'm not going anywhere just yet." Lily's eyes widened. "Really?" Johnny nodded. "Of course. But first we need to get rid of those tears. Let's make some good memories tonight, yeah?" He sat beside her, completely ignoring the flashing cameras and the insistent calls of the media. He asked her about her favorite characters, her favorite scenes, and even performed a quick Jack Sparrow impression that had her giggling. The crowd around them watched in awe, touched by the genuine kindness of the Hollywood star. But Johnny wasn't done yet. Turning to his team, he whispered something. Within minutes, arrangements were made. "Lily," he said, "how about you join me inside for the premiere? We'll watch the movie together." Lily gasped, her hands flying to her mouth. "Are you serious?" "Completely," Johnny grinned. "And after that, we'll have a little backstage tour. Maybe even meet some of the cast." Tears welled in Lily's eyes again, but this time they were tears of joy. The security team cleared a path, and Johnny personally wheeled Lily inside, staying by her side the entire night. As the evening unfolded, Johnny made sure Lily had the best experience of her life. He introduced her to the cast, gifted her with signed memorabilia, and spent hours chatting with her. By the end of the night, Lily wasn't just a fan anymore. She was part of Johnny's extended family. But Johnny wanted to do more. Over the next few weeks, he stayed in touch with Lily, calling her occasionally to check on her progress. Then, he made an extraordinary gesture. He arranged for her and her family to visit Disneyland, all expenses paid, where she could experience a pirate adventure like never before. He even made a surprise appearance dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow to share in her joy. Months passed and Lily's health struggles continued, but she now had a renewed sense of strength. Johnny's kindness had given her something to hold on to, a source of hope and motivation. Inspired by his generosity, a foundation reached out to help with her medical expenses, ensuring she had access to the best treatment available. Years later, when Lily was older and stronger, she spoke about that fateful night. In interviews, she credited Johnny with changing her life, reminding the world that even the smallest acts of kindness could leave a lasting impact. Johnny never sought publicity for what he did, but his genuine love for his fans spoke louder than any headlines. His interaction with Lily became one of the many stories that defined him, not just as an actor, but as a compassionate human being who truly cared about the people who admired him. And so, the legacy of that night lived on, proving that sometimes the simplest moments, a comforting hand, a kind word, a shared laugh, could make all the difference in someone's life.